good. Ugh, it's coffee. Good. What's up, y'all? Come in. Y'all, all y'all early morning workers, come in, come in, come in. Come on, come on, come on. What's up, y'all? I'm gonna go ahead on and get started. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are in your country. I want to I want to get on the case with Sonya Massey. Shout out to all my workers, early morning workers, me as well. Shout out to my early morning workers. Y'all come in, come in, come in. I want to talk about what's my girl name, Sonya Massey. And the reason why I want to talk about Sonya, it's very important that I do. Oh, yeah, I'm glad y'all know him. Sonya Massey, y'all, let's talk about her. You know, it's quiet. It's quiet. Talk about her. I want to talk about the reason why I want to talk about Sonya Massey case is because it's amazed me. It amazed me. When the guy got locked up about Sonya Massey, everything got quiet. Everything got quiet. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, he locked up now. It's over. All right, y'all. Let's go home. Let's clap our hand. He's gone. You know, he locked up. But what y'all fail to realize that there are so many Sonya Massey out there. Like I said, shout out to all my workers, early morning workers. Shout out to early morning workers. And my good and everybody else. Whatever, what's going to happen next? Y'all don't march, y'all don't scream, y'all don't yell, y'all don't holler, y'all don't hold up signs, y'all don't hit the news, but something still ain't right with this situation right here with Sonya. Because I think that Sonya's situation should go a long way further than this. Not just him being locked up. A whole lot of people need to be locked up. I mean, you know, we think that locked up they won't get a bond. Okay. My thing is this. How long have this young man been doing that? Wasn't he like 30 years old? How long have he been taking down people like that? How many more people he have done like that? Who is responsible for that young man, y'all? Who is responsible for the young man that shot Sonya? I know he locked the guy. Okay, the young man that got locked up behind Sonya. You got to have put somebody accountable of what happened to him. Even though the chief resigned, the chief is still responsible for what happened to Sonya because why? That was his employee who did this to her. No, y'all quiet. Y'all quiet now. That would make me so sick about some of these cases. Y'all let these cases happen, and then when they lock somebody up, y'all happy. I'm not happy. I'm not happy he locked up. I want to see more than that happen. Besides, he happy. Soon they lock somebody up. Y'all get happy that they be don't lock them up. But no, it's something further than it. They haven't even locked nobody up from Kanika Jenkins case. Only thing they did was gave their mama a settlement. That ain't cool. Because you know why? The killers are still out there. Jeez. Wake up, America. Jeez. Sonya Massey. I think about their only thing I don't like about what happened to Sonya is I hate to think like this, but it was pretty much something else going on with this. It was pretty much something else going on. And the reason why I say it was pretty much something else going on is because the way it happened, that wasn't no coincidence. That's not a coincidence. The way that happened to Sonya went over to her mom's house that day. I got a question to ask y'all. The truth still hasn't came out in Sonya's case. For number one. And if y'all know something different, y'all tell me. One thing, something with Sonya Massey case is before that happened, 14 minutes or 19 minutes, whatever it is, before that happened, Sonya was over to her mom's house. Now remember that, right? Okay, my thing is this. Sonya was over to her mom's house. She was just, arguing with her mom and all this and all that. And I figure that when you get a certain age, if you don't like your mama rules and regulations, you know what you need to do because you're too old to be there anyway. So she didn't even have to stay. She could have still stayed at home without no lights on. She could buy her some candles or whatever. It was something about that house Sonya lived in that discouraged me. It was something about Sonya Massey house. I got some questions to ask y'all. The mama said she was not locked up, but in a facility, but she signed her way out. But they can, y'all, sign themselves out of there. Sonya's situation don't seem like it. I don't know her, how deep is the conditioning, but maybe she in a situation where she ain't that bad where she can't sign herself out. Only thing Sonya need to do is balance her chemical so she can take over the responsibility of what she needs to be doing. But if Sonya don't take her medicine, then it's gonna cause an effect on her. But now let's try not to get on medicine. Let's stay on the community thing. Now, I looked at the home conditioning where Sonya lives. I looked at the home conditioning. I saw a lot of junk in that house. And y'all, and what tripped me out was you so stupid. What let me read this. Let me see what y'all put on. Look. Are you gonna do this? Now I'm at my job. I got a parking lot. Now I'm at my job. I had to go in at 5. I'm sitting out here in the parking lot. Yeah. So I'm sitting in the front. So yeah, I'm going in a little earlier than I used to. But y'all, let me finish saying something about Sonya. I'm trying to hold on, trying to talk, before I go in. So I know you just having fun. That's why I laugh. Yeah, because it's so funny that you said what you said, and I'm just looking around the parking lot. Okay, okay. Um, okay, like Son that day when that happened to Sonya, Sonya was over to her mom's house, right? And when she was over to her mom's house, um, uh, they got to fussing with her. I don't think when she was at her mom's house, I don't think Sonya was being she was being she probably did disrespect her mama, but I don't think she was being that bad, y'all. You know, sometimes moms they be going through ups and downs. They don't want to be bothered with you sometimes. And Sonya felt like they didn't want to be bothered with her. Okay, now the question was when the police asked when the officer asked Sonya, he said, not the one, we ain't talking about the first, we talking about the new report. Now, when he asked Sonya, where's your son? And she, you know, her older son, her only son, I guess. She said, I don't know. See, the son must have stayed in the house with her too, the one was on the news. So he must have lived in the house with her as well. So that made me, when the officer asked Sonya, where's her son, that made me think that the police always at their house. You know what I mean? At her mom's house or at Sonya's house. It seems like they tired of coming over their house. And they know what to do. Just like here where you live, you see the police over some of your neighbor's house all the time. Until the whole police know, the whole police department know them. The whole police department know them. So Sonya, while she was at her mom's house, everything that Sonya said was legit. She said she was about to take her medicine. They didn't give her time to take her medicine. And one thing I like about Sonya Massey, she wasn't yelling, hollering, cussing, or nothing like that. You know how some girls, they be like, Mother, don't put your hands on me. She wasn't even acting like that, y'all, when she was at her mama's house. So I don't know at that time, was her mom part of the problem, Sonya? Because one reason why I said mama is part of the problem, because the mama called the police on her and then tell her don't do nothing to her. But you put her out though, mama. So now, there's a lot of Sonyas out here in this world now that has asked for help. She said, I need help. That's what she told that officer. Not on the first video, not on the one that y'all saw when he shot. I'm talking about the one I put out, the other one. Sonya told the officer, I need some help, y'all, man. But Sonya asked for help, but that ain't the kind of help Sonya want. Sonya wanted want y'all to get her some money, want them to get her some money, some food and stuff like that. But it ain't nobody there but Sonya. So why Sonya can't take out Sonya? Because Sonya not taking care of herself. And the thing was, she need other kind of help. You know what I mean? Y'all know I can't say it. But for her condition, she needs another help. So the officer was very nice to Sonya and told Sonya, and said, Sonya, we trying to help you. You see, you keep screaming and hollering and talking about you want help. They trying to put you, trying to get you some help. But she don't want to go to the hospital. She don't want to go nowhere. And they can't make her, y'all. See, see, when y'all look at these cases like this, or these kids, these people with the I'm just gonna say unbalanced chemicals in their system, they can't really make their own decision, but officer cannot make them go to the hospital. He cannot make them go to a facility. They have to want to go. They have to want to go to a facility, and that's what's happening to Sonya. Sonya had just came out of a facility. See, she had just came out of one. So I will be quiet. I'm trying to be serious. Powers, come on now. I'm trying to I'm trying to concentrate. Oh, well, you're silly. Okay. Okay. So, well, saying. Oh, Lord. Stop making me laugh. Come on now. I'm going to be serious. So, what it is, see, one, she mentioned something about they taking my medicine. They taking my they got my pills, and maybe she's selling her pill. I don't know, but I don't want to get into that. But the thing is, why is okay? Sonya, they wanted the police. The officer did offer her some help. She didn't want to go to the hospital. She didn't want that kind of help. She wanted a donation. Sonya want a donation. She ain't want that kind of help. Let me see what time is here. I can be late. Okay, 4:18. Okay, I gotta be in there at 5, y'all. Gotta be in there at 5, but I gotta get out of here. Out of this car at 4:45. Okay. So when they called that lady over there to talk to Sonya, Sonya should have went with that lady and got some help. Okay, baby. Thank you for dropping by, Harold. But oh, okay. All right. So y'all, so anyway, it seemed like the mom ended up giving Sonya her phone. It's a lot going on in this situation right here with Sonya and her mom and whatever going on. I love you too, baby. And it's a lot going on in that family, because when Sonya said my phone is in the house, the mom brought the phone back outside, brought the phone gave the phone to the officer, and guess whose phone was it? It was the mama phone. Sonya said it wasn't her phone, it was her mama phone. That Sonya said, I want to help my mama. But Sonya got to help herself. She want to help her mom, but Sonya got to help herself. Worrying about helping her mama. She really do. She got to help herself, because two people going through something like that can't help each other. She can't help her mama, and then she mentioned her children. Your children doing real good. Children in the same place they with their dad. Okay, so think about it, y'all. There are how many Sonyas like that around him? How many Sonyas out there? How many Sonyas do we have like that out there right now? That need help but don't want that help. They don't want that help to go in there and be around people who be like them. They don't want that kind of help. They want to be out there messing with people who straight and then can't put up with them. That ain't how it's supposed to go. They ain't how it's gonna be. So I'm not doing no Uber. I'm working in a I wish I did know how to do Uber. But I ain't doing no Uber. Sure, I'm about to go in and go to work in a minute. My back and everything go here. I'm glad you mentioned that. I need to get my back brace. I wish I did know how to do Uber. But Harold, come on now. I thought you were gone. I'm about to finish talking, honey. So y'all, it's strange how, see, people got to realize that people like me and other older people, say like people from 30 on up to my age and older, uh, we're not used to nothing like this happening, like not like this. It's too many coincidences happening now in this world. It's too many coincidences happen. How is that gonna be a coincidence that girl was Sonya was over her mom's house and then she left her mom's house. Then y'all what tripped me out, if this happened on the same day that this supposed to, Sonya said her lights was out, her gas was out, and all that was out. Why was her stove off? Her stove was on. And her lights was on. Explain that to me, people. If this was, okay, explain it to me. Sonya told the officer when she was over to her mom's house that the lights was out, right? Y'all heard her. She said the lights was out. I don't have no lights and I don't have no this and that. But the night when the officer came to her home, Sonya Massey had the light on, gas on, water on. What the world is going on? I want to, did she know? I want to see. That's weird. Because in other words, if that happened to her earlier and she said she didn't have this and have that, that means that she lied. So she had that and had this. She had her lights on. The light was on, the gas was on, the water was on. Because that night when the officer came to Sonya Massey home, the light was on, the gas was on, and the water was on. Y'all don't see nothing wrong with that picture? Somebody lied somewhere. Somebody ain't telling the truth, y'all. Look at Sonya Massey's story. We got to really look at this because this is a trip. If Sonya would, when the early part of that hours before she was shot, she told them, the officer, that her phone, that her gas was out, water out, and her lights are off. That's what she told them. That's why she was over to her mom's house. So they packed her stuff in that bag. She got her stuff in that bag and she went back home. Now, y'all, that night, Sonya, Sonya called the officer, when they came over, the lights was on, water was on, gas was on. That story ain't sounding right to me. I'm not about, it's crazy. Okay, now, let's talk about this part. After the officers had checked the areas outside of her house to see was everything okay, they was okay. But y'all, I was still wondering what is going on in Sonya's house. Now I'm worrying about Sonya. I was worrying about Sonya. Okay, when she called the officer, she said somebody was knocking on my house or something. I believe somebody is doing, I believe somebody was doing that, y'all. When Sonya told the officer somebody knocking on my door, I believe everything came out of that girl's mouth. Because they already know that she has a problem and they know that she gonna call the police. And it was dark and she was there by herself, y'all. Now, listen to this. There was a car parked in Sonya's driveway. Come on now. A car was parked there. She said that it wasn't hers. The glass was broken out of it. I got a problem with that, y'all. Is that to say, I got a question to ask y'all, then later on maybe y'all can put it in the chat. That car in her driveway, is that the same car that was over her mama's house that she was sitting in? Now I know that something really mentally going on real bad now because that Sonya car, ain't it? Ain't that Sonya car? Y'all need to check on that. If that's that same car Sonya was in, I thought her car was gray. But if that's that blue car who was that car was in Sonya's driveway, y'all gotta ask yourself, what happened to Sonya car that she was in when the police was over to her mom's house? She was sitting in her car. So I asked y'all the question. The police asked Sonya if that's her car in the driveway. And Sonya Massey said no. She said no. So whose car is that? With their glass broken out? And who is she texting on the phone after calling the police? So it's a lot going on right there, y'all. It's a lot going on right there. Okay, now we're going to clear that out. We're going to clarify all that. Okay? We're going to take a little step at a time. Okay, I got concerned about that when I saw the window broken out in her driveway. And then she sounded like she said later on that something happened earlier. But things that happened earlier, that she was over to her mama's house. And she was sitting in her car. And she didn't break her window out. So if the police really was concerned, the officer was really concerned about that car in Sonya Massey driveway, what he would have done was ran the tag. It's so many things that could have went right in this situation. It's no excuse. Okay, so once she said she don't know who car that is, she go texting again. Who was Sonya texting on that phone? And why was she texting them? Okay. Now, let's go to the officer. After that officer asked Sonya, is she all right? And he started to go, y'all. He said, you all right? You need any help? My thing right there was, he hesitated about leaving. Once she said, okay, then what? He said, nothing else I can do for you? She said, no. Once she getting ready to go in the house, what made that man start another conversation with her to get in her house with an officer? You see what I mean? Look, y'all, with him mentally, let me tell you, with him, with the officer, he have a partner. Just imagine every day the police riding with their partner. Okay, the officer had a partner. You have to have some nerve that you don't have no business inside of her house. You ain't have no business going inside that girl's house at all. That's number one problem that I don't understand. Why he was getting ready to go. She was a black girl and he was white. What made him want to go in that house anyway? Why didn't he say, oh, so you don't need me to do nothing for you? Okay, nah, I appreciate you. And then he said, okay. Then his mind, mentally, he ain't in his right state of mind either. Something wrong with him. Because the reason why I say that is because he didn't look at her as Sonya Massey. He looked at her as an object. He looked at her as an object. Okay? When he stepped inside the house, when the other officer went around there, looked at the car and came back, he was already inside the house. He didn't need nothing else from Sonya. Now he want her license. My thing is with Sonya Massey case is the other officer. The other officer supposed to be Sonya's partner. Not Sonya, I apologize, y'all. Let me look at time now. I can make sure I don't be late. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get about 10 more minutes, y'all. Then I got to go. The other officer, I'm gonna punish him too. I'm gonna punish him too, cause he's my partner. He's my partner. He should have told me, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, man. She all right, man. Come on. I'm your partner. He ain't said nothing to that man. He ain't said nothing to his partner. He was like mostly on his partner's side when he was inside their house. And he was curious about somebody in the house. Y'all, I don't know why I felt like somebody was in their house. I don't know why I felt like somebody was inside of their house too. I was feeling like them police officers felt like somebody was in their house. So my thing is, why are they inside of Sonya's house? There's 2 officers there. Why isn't the other officer not saying nothing to that particular officer right there? Is he a Ricky? Or is he new? Is he afraid of him? How many cases situation accidental situation he been in to make this happen to Sonya? So that partner need to be punished. Also, see, I can punish a whole lot of people in Sonya Massey situation, and it is so quiet. Her case is so quiet. Now the other officer should have talked to his partner, because they are partners. So I was asking myself, why he ain't talking to his partner. Tell him, man, let's go, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that, man. You know, don't. You know, don't do that, man. Let go, man. She all right. And then another thing, what I didn't understand was, he asked Sonya. He knew something was wrong with Sonya after he asked Sonya what's her last name. And Sonya wouldn't tell him. She started looking like she looking for her last name. He should have knew then that something wasn't right. So, sometimes when people find out that you have, you know, mental illnesses, something going on with you, they tend to take advantage of you in that situation. They either take your money, they either lock you up, they either sometimes they'll help you, sometimes they'll harm you, put you in harm's way. So Sonya, he knew something going on with Sonya. Now, why was he thinking evil in there? See, he was thinking evil when he invited himself in her home. When he invited that, she's a single woman. She was taken advantage of. And he knew it. She was so sweet. She was talking so sweet. So when Sonya was taken advantage of, as if that was a relationship. But I just wonder, why did that man was a police officer with a mind like his? Why? It's so much going on in this world. So many officers out there like that, y'all. Because they could have went to another house. They could have left Sonya's house and went somewhere else. They didn't have to stay there. They could have went somewhere else, but they didn't. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what that is. So my thing is, what's wrong with him? So now he want to play a cat and mouse game. Why his mind tell him to operate like it did, I don't know. Because when he told Sonya tearing out the pot on the stove, Sonya and that man were talking like they knew each other. That he done been over there before. That's how he talk. They say they didn't know each other. The mama said they didn't know each other. Yeah, like he flirting with her, but he had like he mad too about something. But when he put on my shoes, y'all, hold on. When he when I don't understand why his partner was so quiet. I really don't, y'all. His partner really needs to be punished. His partner need to be in timeout, y'all. His partner should be. And nobody said nothing about that man partner but me. That man partner need to be locked up or either in timeout. Because reason why I say that, because he didn't look out for his partner. Partners look out for partners, but he didn't even look out for his partner. He sat up there and let his partner do wrong. That's what I don't understand. I'm trying to understand that part. So my thing is, the other officers should be punished. The other officers should be in timeout, either suspended because he didn't act like a partner. And another thing, that the other officer who shot Sonya didn't have his camera on, not realizing that his partner camera is on. See, that's why I said what kind of state of mind was he's in, because his partner got a camera on his body. He could have said, if he was really fear about his safety or his health, he should have asked his partner to turn that stove off. You think I would have told somebody that I know that some day in their right mind to turn some water out on the stove? You really? And he asked her to do it. I would say, oh no, man, I do it. It's an officer. I say I'll turn it off, because unless it's a protocol behind it, I don't know. But what you gonna? The other man was more closer to the hot water than he was. He was walking toward the hot water. And when Sonya stooped down, she didn't have no water in her hand, no way. But it was a pot on the floor, y'all. It was a pot on the floor. I don't understand that, because I saw the pot on the stove. I swear I saw the pot. I ain't gonna say swear, because you don't supposed to swear. I seen a pot on that stove. I sure did. But then when that other officer was helping Sonya, it was a pot on the floor. My thing was this. He still did not help Sonya. And he stood there with his gun in his hand after he shot that girl 2 times. Not 1, 2. God. Little as she was, he could have shot her in the leg or the arm, the hand. I never, that's the weirdest. If that man did that to Sonya, how many other Sonya have he done this to? And how many Joes have he did this to? Something ain't right about that, y'all. How many loved ones have he done like this before? Let me see what time is it, y'all. It's sure ain't late. Y'all, I'm about to go ahead and film me. I'm get myself 5 more minutes, because I gotta knock on that door. But my overall reaction is this: y'all need to still go after that other cop, his partner and the chief. Even though the chief went on by a merely way, y'all still need to look into that. because it's a corruption inside of that police department. And many other uh, families and friends is gone behind it. And y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. We'll talk about it on my next talk when we. I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna talk about next. Okay, I'm about to go in here, y'all, and go to work. Get off at 1 o'clock today. And y'all be sweet. I'll talk to y'all later on, okay? Thank you for being here and thank you for watching. And anything you got to say about this case, don't be scared, y'all. Y'all gonna have to start interacting with me, okay? Like Harold did today. I love y'all. Let me go, okay? I'm out.